Good morning. It's the 22nd today, 10:30, and leaving Aberystwyth. Stayed in Aberystwyth bunkhouse, very nice place to stay. And now we're heading back for Christmas. So I'll be heading out on the main Pontywydd A44 road because it's nice drag up the hill. We're in Beatrice of 1983 vintage, I think, and we'll check in later. There's a nice half moon. View down into town. I'll speak when we're on the big bend at Cwmbryno, unless something interesting happens before. So we're coming up to the big bend at Cwmbryno, there it is. So we're doing about 100 miles going back to Starport in Worcestershire. You go around now, then there's a big right-hander, and then it's up over the top to Pontywydd. And it's a bit of a drag on the bicycle. Well, it's a nice day, a bit of hail, but pretty good otherwise. Windy though. We're looking down the valley there into Goginan. And then down into the Bradle Valley and down back to Aberystwyth. You can just about see the sea. Heading up to the Nanterarian Visitor Centre. So doing, I'll say 100 miles today, about 9:30 when we set off, so it might still be light when we're back. But there's no real rush. And look, there's a bit of blue sky up there. So we're just coming into the small hamlet of Gneiss-Figurig and the county boundary, and also as up here on the 2nd of November when I rode up Plinlimmon. Let's turn around. There's the path up to Plinlimmon up there. So you can see the beginnings of it. This is all, that's the Avon Tarenig, whose bridge we've just gone over. That's a tributary of the River Wye, which we'll come up to in a minute. And you can see here into Powys now, the county boundary. The sun's come out a bit, that's nice. And then there is the Elvis. The graffiti that's been there for a number of decades now. So we're now going downhill down to Llangurig. That was the summit of the high road. Thought that he's going to overtake them, but obviously not. Yeah, patch of sun up there. We'll be coming up to the River Wye in a minute. That might have been it actually. My phone, but I've got quite a lot of clothes on. According to this, that's still the Avon Tarenig. When we go past Sweet Lamb Motorsport Complex, we'll be alongside the River Wye. So, we're a bit fleeting. We're following that all the way to Llangurig now, in the Wye Valley, and then we head out a different way. See it, it's windy out there, and look at this standing water on the road. And the sidecar is much lighter than the motorbike, so it has a tendency to aquaplane sometimes. Big hailstorm. I think it's 30 miles to Newtown from here, just past through Llangurig. Very misty, you can see it going over the mountains now, all the way over there. God. And the new 20-mile-an-hour speed limits is too slow for to stop the wind from hitting me, the rain from hitting me. But this speed, I'm still dry. That's the River Severn there. We've just passed Llanidloes. And it's about 15 miles to Newtown now. There's the river, looking quite young there. The pheasant's been spooked. There's Riverside Cafe, look. There's a bit of sunshine over there on the top of the mountain, but the hailstorm was only just finished. Just filming the shadow. We'll also find out who that statue's to. Somebody Davies. But yeah, nice to see the sun out as we head through the Severn Valley, leaving the village of Llandinnan now. Alongside the Newtown Canal there, runs alongside the road for a bit. It's very lightly used. And it's raining, and there's quite a bit of traffic actually. Gone through Newtown, it's about 10 miles to Welshpool now. And then after Welshpool it's the border, so yeah. We're still in the Severn Valley as well. We follow it all the way back. We're going back to Starport, so you could actually follow that canal all the way. Follow that canal all the way to wherever the junction is to the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal, and follow the network back that way. Or you could go on the river, or you could go on the road. The road's probably the quickest. Cover the borders in a couple of miles, I think. See a car in front tailgating the car that's in front of it. It was the one that overtook us and didn't get anywhere. Well, we're next to a big hill whose name I forget. I think it's Criggion or something. It's got a monument on it. Trying to see now where the border is. It's got very slow. We should have gone past it in a couple of seconds, but I don't know what's going on. Tractor, I think. bit quicker in the up and downy bits. Still in Wales because sign and stuff, little Lambrеттers, I think. Town, and then the borders after this village. Breathen Hill, that's what it is, because the Hogshead's the Breathen, and then that's Breathen Hill, and there's there's a monument on it, and a big quarry at the other side. Church there. It's raining and the views through the screen's bad. England! There it is. So we're in England now. And you can see back Breathen Hill. And it's starting to open out now. Next big town is Shrewsbury, so go through Shrewsbury, Bridge North, Kidderminster, Snarmore. It's 11:30. We're not doing too bad for time. I forget what that place is called. Well, Roton Castle, the entrance to it there. Raining, just look behind the lorries. That's a little, we call it the piss stop. It's really called Dinky's Diner. It's now ceased to be 24 hours, but we used to stop there often on the way back from Aber when Dad was taking me back from uni. And there's an Audax that goes through there, so all the cyclists turn up in the middle of the night when all the late night travellers and prostitutes are out there as well, so it makes for an interesting mix of cultures. But it's not 24 hours anymore, so it's only a couple more miles to Shrewsbury. You can see the road going on. Nice and straight. I think this is in for the rest of the day. We're on the Shrewsbury bypasses now. I'm filming a rare occurrence. There we go. That. missed it. Don't know if the next one's a dual carriageway. It's the trouble. Steering rear axle there. Breeze going from side to side a bit. Bypasses. We'll be going off in a minute. That's the Wrekin over there, very isolated village structure. There's a beacon on it which lights up at night so the planes don't crash into it. We're about less than 10 miles away from Much Wenlock. And we're less than 30 now to Kidderminster, which is good. Probably only an hour left. The Riverside Inn is still the River Severn. Coming up on Wenlock Edge. Coming out to Cressidge, steep hill. I don't think it's Wenlock Edge actually. No, it's not Wenlock Edge. Never mind. 25 to Kidderminster. Just less than an hour then. Behind a slow person coming up here. Wenlock Edge is a big long escarpment, and this is the steeper side of it all the way along. It goes down almost as far as Ludlow. the other side now into the village of Much Wenlock. River Severn, high, but it's not flooded. Bridge North over there. Church on top of the hill. Gosh, it's coming down a bit then. Bridge North, look. And over. And A442 now. I wonder if the truck stop's open or whether he's going to push to the finish. Nice sunshine. Show you the sunshine. The truck stop's closed. So, yeah, there's a pity actually, because it's always a nice place to stop, but they've took the sign down. Bit slow going along here. Just under an hour away from home, and stopped for a pee. And catastrophe has befallen us. The seat is broken after 40 odd years. It's split down there. It's not the only thing that's wrong with it, because on a hot day there's a reflection off there and it melts the seat, so that's already broke, that's already melted, and now that's broken there. So only a couple of miles now. Quite cold. It's gone very well. They've been building those houses for the past 20 years. We're in Kidderminster now. They've never finished them. Site of the old former sugar beet factory there. Now a housing estate and a gym as well, and an Aldi. I'm leaving Kidderminster now to head into Starport. So I'll actually check the mileage, because I've been recording it on my bike computer. It's been a good ride. It's a pity about that seat, which I've broken after 40 years. Anyway, 1 o'clock. We've done 110 miles in 2 hours and 55 minutes. Average speed 37 miles an hour. So that's not bad. If we hadn't have stopped, it would have been comfortably under 3 hours. Oh, great. And these are the final set of traffic lights before the next town, Starport. So and they're on green. So we'll say it's been a good run. A bit cold, a bit haily, and a bit wet, but thank you very much for watching, and until next time, cheerio.